Hi there, this is Mohammad Abbas from Computer Tech Skill. In this tutorial, we are going to learn something interesting and new. Like we are going to learn about panels. So we have the first thing, that is color panel, and then we have got color guide. We've got swatches, brushes, and samples, and then we have got some of the brushes. We've got the samples, stroke, gradient, and transparency, and then we have got appearance, graphic style, and then we do have some sort of a layers and artboards. So these sort of things we'll try to cover in this tutorial. Not in fact in this tutorial, we'll try to do one by one, slowly, gradually, and with interest. So without any further ado, let's get started. So welcome back to the world of Adobe Illustrator, my friend. So we do have the first thing that is known as color panel. So let me put it there, and we'll try to be learning that slowly and gradually, one by one. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to make sure to go for rectangular. Make sure to hold the shift and the Alt button so that I can draw that proportionally. So I have done that. The second step is that, so we need to be applying sort of colors there. Like if we double click there, so we do have some sort of colors there, like I have applied that. So let me zoom it in. So you must be observing that we have got the boundary of that sort of a rectangular. So what I need to do, make sure to remove the color of the boundary from that of the shape. I'll try to make you understand about the colors that we have there. So if you can observe, we have got R there, and then we have got G, and then we have got B. So that means RGB color, red, green, and then blue. If you apply black color inside that of the shape, so we have got perfectly red, green, and blue. If I move that slider to right side, so you must be observing that green is also changing according to that of the color. So if you want to increase the red color inside that of the rectangular, you can also increase, you can also decrease that of the color. And then we've got the next thing, like hide option. So now we have done that. If I go for grayscale, we've got grayscale like that. See, I have just applied grayscale inside that of the shape. We've got the next thing, that is RGB. So what I need to do is to make sure to go for show options. So now I have done that. So let me clear for you something. For example, I have applied sort of a greenish color there. If I double click on this sort of color, so we've got a sort of a specific codes there, or for sort of a specific numbers there of any color. So we have got a color of this like 007800. This is the specific number of that. I can also move that of the slider, which you can also see there that codes are changing, or maybe numbers are changing. Also numbers are changing there. If you can observe this place, have a look at this, my friend. So also you can see that cyan, magenta, yellow, and black is also changing there. So let me make you understand further more about that of the option. Like over here we have got H, for which the number for that is 344. That means hue, means different colors. If I click on S, we've got a saturation there. Let's see, we can increase or decrease the color of that. You can also increase or decrease the color of that, my friend. And then we have got the brightness. See, you can also change that according to what you want. Have a look at this, my friend. We've got the next thing, that is red. You can also change the red inside that of the box. And then we have got green, we've got blue color, and then we have got cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. So here you can work on anyone you like. Color swatches, you can furthermore work on color swatches here. See, you can move that of the slider. So this is what is all about color students. Let me make to understand furthermore about that of the colors, like if I apply there just black color, we've got red, green and blue. So if I apply HSB color, so HSB color is something like that. Let me apply sort of a greenish color there. So if I go for the HSB, over here we have got HSB, which means hue, saturation and brightness. If you can just move that slide, see, we are also having colors changed. So you can also change the color that we have there. Hue means different colors, and we have got saturation. How much do you want to saturate that of the color? Look at this, my friend. And then we have got the brightness. How much of the brightness do you want to apply inside that of the color? Have a look at this, my friend. If you have to make it darker, you can make it darker. See? So that is what it's all about, background color. And similarly, you can apply boundary color there, my friend. Like if I apply this, so the same calculation and the same tools are there. Just you have to be applying that. Have a look at this, my friend. Let me install it. Have a look at this. So that is what gives the result like that. We've got the next thing. Let me remove boundary. We've got the next thing that is known as white, cyan, magenta, yellow and black. Let me apply black color inside that of shape. So cyan, magenta, yellow, black. If I increase cyan, you can observe that we are applying sort of colors there. Or maybe if I apply white color there, so that can work on white color perfectly and magnificently. So you must be observing that we are having cyan color, yellow color, black, white, yellow color, magenta color and black color. So anyone you like, you can go for that. Have a look at this, my friend. We've got with safe margin. So this is something invert. You can even invert that. See, I've got HSB there and now I have got cyan there. So let me invert that. So what does it give result? So that gives result something like that. And we've got create new swatch. Make sure to click on global, and over there we have got new color or new swatch, and let me name that maybe ADD. Hit OK. So we have got a color made there, sort of new swatch made there. So let me take swatches, and we have got the swatch we have already made or we have just made. Make sure to double click on that, and this time if I preview that, now I am going to be able to change that or convert that to sort of a different color. Have a look at this, my friend. So this is what all of the colors are working like. I hope you have enjoyed the tutorial. If you did, please give a thumbs up, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for more. Thank you so much for watching the tutorial. See you in my next tutorial. Till then, bye bye and take care.